Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am pleased to welcome you all to this talk about the similarities between nerve cells and artificial intelligence. This is an exciting topic that explores the intersection between the biological and the technological, and how both systems are capable of processing and transmitting information. Today, we will explore the various ways in which nerve cells and artificial intelligence systems are similar. We will examine how both systems are optimized for efficiency, fault tolerance, and feedback control, and how they are organized in a hierarchical or modular network architecture. So let's get started, but first, how nerve cells work. Nerve cells, also known as neurons, are specialized cells that are responsible for transmitting electrical and chemical signals throughout the nervous system. They have a unique structure and function that allows them to communicate with other neurons and various parts of the body. Nerve cells communicate with each other through a process called synaptic transmission. When an electrical impulse, or action potential, reaches the end of the axon, it triggers the release of neurotransmitters, which are chemical messengers that bind to receptors on the dendrites of other neurons. The strength of the communication between neurons is modulated by a variety of factors, including the number and types of receptors on the dendrites, the amount and type of neurotransmitters released, and the number and timing of the electrical impulses arriving at the synapse. Let's take an example. What happens inside the brain when we grasp a concept such as strawberry? When we grasp a concept such as strawberry, our brain activates a complex network of neurons that work together to process and interpret the information associated with that concept. This process involves several stages, including perception, attention, memory, and language. The perception stage involves the initial processing of sensory information related to the concept. In the case of a strawberry, this might include visual information about the fruit's shape, color, and texture, as well as olfactory and gustatory information about its smell and taste. This information is transmitted from the sensory organs, such as the eyes and nose, to the brain, where it is processed by specialized regions, such as the visual cortex and olfactory bulb. The attention stage involves focusing our mental resources on the concept of interest. In the case of a strawberry, this might involve directing our attention to the sensory information related to the fruit and filtering out irrelevant information. The memory stage involves the storage and retrieval of information related to the concept. In the case of a strawberry, this might include recalling past experiences with the fruit, such as its taste, texture, and associations with other foods or events. This process is thought to involve several brain regions, including the hippocampus and the amygdala. The language stage involves the use of language to communicate and express ideas related to the concept. In the case of a strawberry, this might involve using words to describe the fruit's appearance, taste, or cultural significance. This process is thought to involve several brain regions, including the Broca's and Wernicke's areas. The study of how the brain processes concepts such as strawberry is a field known as cognitive neuroscience. At this point, there was still an important unanswered question. How exactly does a web of on-off switches explain how humans think and act intelligently? Artificial intelligence technologies help people in many fields, including science and engineering. These technologies can be used to perform tasks ranging from identifying and sorting medical data and images, to the control of complex machines like autonomous cars. The origin of artificial intelligence may be traced back to 1943, where researchers suggested a possible connection between two very different scientific domains: mathematical logic and the operation of networks of neurons. But what is the unique connection between these two domains? Now let's talk about how nerves and artificial intelligence are optimized for efficiency. Here are some of the key ways in which nerves are optimized for efficiency. Structural efficiency. Axonal structure. Nerves consist of long, slender fibers called axons, which are specialized for transmitting electrical signals over long distances. Axons are typically covered in a fatty insulating material called myelin, which helps to increase the speed of signal transmission and reduce energy loss. Ion channels. Nerves contain specialized ion channels that allow charged ions to flow in and out of the cell. These channels are critical for generating and propagating electrical signals along the axon. The ion channels are arranged in a way that allows the electrical signal to move quickly down the axon in a wave-like pattern. Dendritic structure. Nerve cells also have many dendrites, which are branching extensions that receive signals from other neurons. These dendrites have a large surface area, which allows them to receive input from many different sources and integrate the information to generate an output signal. Synaptic structure. At the end of the axon, nerves form specialized junctions called synapses, where they communicate with other neurons. Synapses are optimized for efficiency by using specialized neurotransmitters that allow for rapid and precise communication between neurons. Artificial intelligence, AI, is optimized for efficiency in several ways that allow it to perform complex tasks quickly and accurately while conserving computational resources. Here are some of the key ways in which AI is optimized for efficiency. Algorithm design. AI algorithms are designed to be efficient by using mathematical techniques that minimize the number of computations required to perform a given task. For example, some algorithms use matrix operations to perform computations in parallel, which can greatly reduce computation time. Model architecture. AI models are designed to be efficient by using architectures that minimize the number of parameters required to perform a given task. For example, convolutional neural networks, CNNs, are designed to be efficient for image processing by using layers that share weights across multiple neurons, which reduces the number of parameters required. Hardware optimization. AI is optimized for efficiency by using specialized hardware that is designed for specific AI tasks. For example, graphics processing units, GPUs, are optimized for matrix operations, which are commonly used in AI algorithms, and can perform these operations much more efficiently than traditional central processing units, CPUs. Data pre-processing. AI is optimized for efficiency by using techniques to pre-process data before it is fed into the model. For example, data augmentation techniques can be used to generate additional training data by applying transformations to existing data, which can improve the accuracy of the model while reducing the amount of data required. Transfer learning. AI is optimized for efficiency by using transfer learning, which allows models to reuse pre-trained weights from other models. Now let's talk about how are nerves and artificial intelligence organized in a hierarchical or modular network architecture. Nerves are organized in a hierarchical or modular network architecture. This architecture consists of multiple layers of nerve cells that are interconnected in a specific pattern to form functional circuits. The hierarchy refers to the organization of these circuits into increasingly complex structures that perform increasingly complex functions. At the lowest level, nerves are composed of individual nerve cells or neurons that are connected to each other through synapses. These neurons are organized into functional units called neural circuits, which perform specific functions such as sensory processing or motor control. These neural circuits are then organized into larger modules or subsystems, which are responsible for more complex functions such as movement or perception. For example, the visual system is composed of multiple neural circuits that are organized into different modules responsible for processing different aspects of visual information, such as color, motion, and shape. At the highest level, the nervous system is organized into a hierarchical structure that includes the peripheral nervous system, which connects the brain and spinal cord to the rest of the body, and the central nervous system, which includes the brain and spinal cord. Artificial intelligence, AI, can be organized in both hierarchical and modular network architectures, depending on the specific application and the desired outcome. Here's a brief explanation of each. Hierarchical architecture. In a hierarchical architecture, AI systems are organized in a hierarchical manner, with lower-level modules performing specific tasks and higher-level modules integrating the outputs of lower-level modules to perform more complex tasks. This architecture is often used in image recognition, where lower-level modules identify basic features like edges and lines, while higher-level modules integrate these features to recognize more complex objects. Modular architecture. In a modular architecture, AI systems are organized into separate modules that perform specific tasks, with each module communicating with other modules as needed to achieve the desired outcome. This architecture is often used in robotics, where separate modules may control movement, perception, and decision-making. Thank you for watching this video on how nerves and artificial intelligence are similar and optimized for efficiency and fault tolerance. We hope you found it informative and learned something new. As our understanding of the brain and AI continues to advance, we can look forward to more exciting breakthroughs and innovations that will help us better understand and utilize these remarkable systems. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and share it with others who may find it interesting. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on future videos.